Hello again. This is now part 4 of me sorting out the problem with the engine on the Digger. You really need to see the other few videos to see exactly what the problem is, but basically coolant is getting into the engine oil. So what I'm going to try and do now, hopefully get it to start, and then I'm going to track up here, just up there, and then leave the Digger there, which will be a lot easier for getting access. It's not going to be down here in all the mud and whatever. I was going to take it to work. I think that's the last thing I said at the end of the last video. I was going to get my trailer, take it to work. But I'm not going to do that now for a couple of reasons. The main reason is my trailer's not strong enough. I didn't realise how... This is a 3-ton Digger. That's what it's classed as. I thought it would weigh less than 3 tons, but it doesn't. It weighs 3.2 tons. My trailer wouldn't be strong enough for that. And then, so I thought, well, maybe I could rent a stronger trailer. But a stronger trailer is going to be... It'll take me... I won't be able to tow it, basically. The weight limit for towing is 3.5 tons. It'll be too heavy, so I'm not going to do that. I could rent a lorry, I could do all sorts of other things. It's just not worth it, just for the sake... The advantage of this being at work was that it'd be in the dry, everything would be a lot easier. But hopefully I can manage doing it just there, which will be... Access will be okay. It's just a pain if it's raining today, but it's not that bad. So that's what I'm going to do. Put it there, and then take the head off, and then we'll see exactly what the problem is. So, right, so I'm going to get it to start. Well, that was short-lived. I'd forgotten that the hydraulic oil, it does leak a little bit of hydraulic oil when it's just stood there. And what happens when it tilts over, the pickup in the hydraulic oil tank, if the oil's really low, it just can't pick any of it up, then none of the hydraulics work. So when I was trying to go up there, it was tilted so far back, there was just no pressure for the Digger arm to actually do anything. But I just managed to lift up the back so that I could get some... the oil was where the pump pickup was, so we could get some pressure and move back to there. So now I know I've got some hydraulic oil at work, so I need to go back to work, which I'll do another day. I won't do that now. Get the hydraulic oil and then try and get up there. It's 20 feet away, but hello. A number of days have passed since that last clip where I was sort of getting stuck because it ran out of hydraulic oil. It's now the middle of February. It's been raining for days and days and days, so everywhere's very wet. But I've got some hydraulic oil and a few tools. I'm going to try again to get back up there and then see if we can get the head off. So yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully things will move in the right direction. Well, I was getting closer, but it's just so slippy and wet, and now I'm all tangled up because the timber mats, as you can see, crossed over underneath the digger. But the engine's getting quite hot, so I think I'll give it half an hour or so to cool down. Right, time for a coffee. Damn, the battery's fallen out, as you could probably see. I didn't see it, and the engine's just stopped. So maybe there's just, I just need to turn the digger around so I can get to the back of it, but maybe there's just enough juice in the battery to start it. Let's have a hang on, I may have seen the problem. Core plug in the head has come out. Ooh, what do I do now? That could well be the whole problem. Let me see if I can show you this. I've just noticed this core plug is out. So basically there's water in there that's going through the head. There's the water pump at this end, and it's pumping the water around, and the water just goes through. There's water in there. So if that was out like that, water will come out of there and go down here. That's the push rod. That goes down to the camshaft, which is oil. So there's loads of oil splashing around there, oil everywhere, but that is water. So that one doesn't look brilliant either. That one looks like it's starting to come out, but oh no, maybe it's at a funny angle, don't know. However, I've undone all the bolts for the head now, so I don't quite know whether I may as well carry on, because oh, shall I? I'm pretty sure that's the problem, but that is brilliant news if that's the problem, because it's just a case of buying a new core plug, tapping it back in. The universal core plugs are, so I just need to know what size it is, go to the motor factors, buy that plug, tap it in, and then jobs are good 'un. So that would be brilliant. So I don't know whether to carry on taking the head off or not. Oh, what should I do? I know what I'll do. I'll have a coffee. Right, after a coffee, I've decided what I'm going to do, and I think you will have guessed right. I'm not going to take the head off. I've undone the bolts. They're only loose, they're not actually undone, so I'm going to find out the torque settings for the bolts, redo them, get a core plug, because there's this core plug which I just showed you that's come out, but there was also, I can't remember if I showed you in another video, there's that one there which is in the block, so I need to get that one as well. The other thing I've noticed is the water pump. I'm guessing the water pump's had it, which may well have contributed to some of these problems. So what I might do, oh, the sun's come out, that's better. It's just been raining. Yeah, so new core plug for the head, new core plug for the block, possibly a new water pump. I'll perhaps take that off and see what it's like. Retorque the head down, put it all back together. Job's good. Oh, and a new battery. Oh, that's a nuisance. The flaming battery fell out when I was manoeuvring up here, and then I sort of tracked over it a bit, but that's a nuisance. More expense, but never mind. In the grand scheme of things, if it's just the core plug that's wrong with this, we're up on the deal. Things are looking up, which is great news. I see. Oh, look at the sun. Look at the sun. Look at that sunshine on the fields. Isn't that lovely? Oh, beautiful. Right, see you next time.